Now, Vice President Naana Opoku Agyemang this afternoon returned from London, United Kingdom, where she was receiving medical treatment. She was welcomed at the airport by President John Dramani Mahama, First Lady Mrs. Rodina Dramani Mahama, Chief of Staff Julius Shebra, the Vice President, Chief of Staff Alex Sebestia, and other senior governments. Also at the airport were the presiding bishop of the Methodist Church and family members of the Vice President.
Warmly welcome our beloved Vice President back home. It has been a trying time for everybody. And a lot of prayers were said for your safe return. And so today is a special day that you have stepped back in the country, on the land of Ghana, hale and hearty, looking younger, looking cheerful. And we thank God for His mercies. Since you left, your colleagues, we've all missed you. We held the 120-day social contract program, and everybody said you should have been there. But with all the work you did before you went, we continued. And I think that we're able to present to the people of Ghana a significant percentage of the things that we had promised. And your colleagues were very happy to have you back. I particularly have missed you because even traveling out of the country has been difficult. They've threatened to impeach me for, for going to Togo when you were away. So you're warmly welcome. We are grateful to all the staff outside there who looked after you, our embassy staff in London. I came there myself, and you told me how courteous they had been and how they had been of help. But we're happy to have you. The doctors say you are 20 years younger and that you are okay and fit for the job. But we'll ask that you take it easy for a little while.
I express gratitude to the medical staff too, for seeing the right thing, for making the right proposals. And to my boss, that day, I don't know where you appeared from, but he came and quickly set in motion what we needed to do. And I also want to thank all of you, your prayers, for your good wishes. I can't be thankful enough. I'm very grateful. But I need to isolate, beyond family and friends, your brother, Mr. Ibrahim. He stopped at nothing to ensure that I had what I needed. And then he also came to the hospital. He came to sit by me, and that was healing by itself. So I'm very happy to be back. And there's so much that has happened that we all need to do. And I know that with our collective will, we'll do much more for our country.
It's good to have the Vice President back in the country. On to some other stories. A local climate initiative, Landfills to Landmarks, is shifting the narrative on textile waste, transforming environmental challenges into economic opportunities with bold targets and a focus on youth-driven innovation.
If we are appealing to our bosses at the various universities that if tomorrow somebody pays to appear, they should understand that Monday, hopefully everybody will resume work fully.
What was the conversation like when you met with government? What were the key issues you raised and government's response for which you have decided to call off the strike?
Well, there was no meeting because we felt there was no need for any further meetings because we've done all the meetings. What was left was for the government to release the letters that we're expecting. And exactly that is what government has done. And we are happy.
You've asked your members to return hopefully tomorrow, May 23. What feedback are you getting from the general union body? Because I know leadership asked or gave the directive that let's all get back to work, but are they around and will they, what is your expectation tomorrow specifically?
As I'm saying, yes, members are excited because what we are all expecting is what has been granted. So you may get one or two people who want to stay home for some time. That one is normal. But generally, everybody is happy that the government has swiftly responded to our concerns.
All right, we would have to leave it here for now. Hopefully tomorrow we'll touch base with you again on the various campuses to see how the return rate looks like. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Also, medical lab scientists have issued a 2-week ultimatum to the government demanding financial clearance or face potential labor unrest. According to the association, over 3,000 of its members are currently sidelined, adding strain to the workload in public hospitals. Our Labour Affairs correspondent Naana Opoku spoke exclusively with the General Secretary of the association, Dr. Sefas Akoto, in Accra.
Since 2018, the government has failed to secure any financial clearance for medical lab scientists, despite ongoing efforts by their leadership to engage with officials. These unproductive discussions have only contributed to a rising workload for medical lab scientists across public hospitals. As a result, hospital management has been forced to hire casual workers, earning 700 cedis a month to fill the gaps. Currently, 3,000 trained lab scientists are waiting for postings, adding to the growing challenges. To make matters worse, other allied health professionals are also in the same position, with a total of 30,000 professionals awaiting postings but to no avail. As tensions rise, agitations have already begun among the medical lab scientists nationwide. The General Secretary of the Medical Lab Professional Workers Union, MELPO, Dr. Sefas Akoto, expressed concern that any further delay could spark industrial action.
That can be withdrawing their service, that can also be demonstrations, that can also be sit-down strike. It can be any form of agitation that they may think. But that decision is not within our powers because we think that we deal with human lives. And what we need to do the work, we should be giving. And secondly, the kind of motivation we need, we should be giving. The fact that we save life doesn't mean we should bath every day, come to work, use our money for transportation, pay rent, pay school fees, and then we will not be paid. I don't think any Ghanaian will be willing to do that.
Dr. Akoto also shared his frustration with the current workload, which has only worsened due to the lack of financial clearance.
It's not even appropriate for a professional to be on duty alone, because once you are there, any emergency can happen. You may need the help of a colleague. We have had situations where someone was on a night duty alone, and she passed on. Whatever happened in the laboratory before she died, only God knows. The next morning, colleagues came and saw the person lying.
Until we and some ahodo to me call so channel so high population television. Yamisha on Trevor so Yemre Ewaha or Maria so between subscribe, share, hit on notification bell. Na Emma Busia Kuno and Kesi. Yamisha say Obekan Busia Kuno. That's an so bad here, don't be a dominion, and send me. Na yensum or kwansonko so kra ha a population television. That's why Yemre.